Hey, what's going on? It's December 28th, Wednesday, New Comic Book Day, and today I have a haul of, I believe it's 11 or 12 comics from two different stores. So first up we have Savage, and Savage has been pretty good. This is the number 2 now. Number 1, it was pretty good storyline, had some pretty good action, and I'm hoping that this one kind of continues on. The artwork looked pretty good, and I'm really hoping for quite a bit out of this one. I had some pretty high expectations. That's looks pretty good. That's been met so far. So yeah, looking forward to reading this one this week. Next is 7 to Eternity, and man, this one has been just excellent. The artwork is phenomenal in this one. The coloring is, way up there. I can't even recall something to compare this to. But man, this is great fantasy, sci-fi, superhero team action. I mean, this really has everything. This is, I'd say, one of my highest recommendations for this year. This is number 4 so far. And man, I guess you're going to be waiting for that trade if you're waiting for that. But I think they're on maybe the 3rd or 4th printing of number 1, so you can easily pick it up. Highly recommend this one. Next we have Star Wars, and man, Star Wars has been pretty good. Almost every storyline that's come out from Marvel has been pretty good on Star Wars. And I believe that the last few issues have been kind of slow in this Star Wars storyline, so I'm hoping it picks up just a little bit more. But man, it's been really, really great, and just so happened I saw Rogue One this today. So there's Yoda. It's pretty cool. And man, so that movie's pretty good. I won't get into that one too much, but yeah, if you're a Star Wars fan, highly recommend all Star Wars storylines that are out there right now. Next we have Mask, and the Mask one-shot that came out during Revolution I thought was really, really good. The number 1 of the ongoing series I didn't really think was that great, so I may get into, I'm definitely going to get through number 2, and I may wait for number 3 to see if I'm going to kind of stick with this series or not. But number 1 was not really impressive in my book. So yeah, I'm really on the fence on this one so far, but I really like that one shot. If you like Mask, I would recommend you go get that one shot, and I'm sure it's still out there on the new shelves. So Future Quest, I recently just got through the Space Ghost trade paperback, and man, that was phenomenal. I mean, that was just so good. I didn't really think it could, that storyline could be that good, the backstory they wrote for him, but wow, man, they did a really, really good job on Space Ghost. So if you see that trade paperback, highly recommend that one. But this one's been pretty good so far, and this one may be a little bit better in trade, just to kind of get all the storyline together, back to back. But man, I think Hanna-Barbera, the characters that came out of the older cartoons that they're getting into now, man, really, really good. They really tied everything together pretty well. I never really thought it would be that good. So then we have The Flash. The Flash, so far it's just been okay for me, and I really felt this is kind of, more geared towards the younger audience. And I recently went through the Jeff Johns Volume 1, 2, 3, and I guess I didn't really realize that was really, really dumbed down a lot. And after starting on this and then going back to Jeff Johns, man, this was a step up compared to Jeff Johns, in my opinion. But man, it's just not really fully there. I thought I was a Flash fan, and I am a Jeff Johns fan, but man, that just wasn't as good as what I thought it would be. So, this is just okay for me, and it's a good, sideline or, separate storyline for another superhero storyline. It's The Flash, so I'm going to stick with it just a little bit longer, 13 so far. Now we'll see what happens. Teen Titans, I think this series so far has been really, the team dynamics in this one is what really gets to me, and excellent so far. And it's really, compared to Champions, if you like Champions, I think I really feel you would like this one. So a lot of comparison between the two. I think they equally stand, against each other, pretty evenly matched in my opinion, as far as storyline, artwork, team dynamics. So I guess they copied. Oh yeah, they straight up copied Champions, and we're doing our little camp out to get to know each other a little bit better. That's kind of funny. But yeah, anyways, besides that, this is really, really good. I would highly recommend this for any teenage superhero type of storylines you're looking for. Man, this has it all. Highly recommend this one in my book. Have not picked up a Aliens or Predator or a combination of either in forever, more than a decade. So some of the storylines that came out were okay back in the day. Dark Horse, it was still Dark Horse. So some of the storylines, there were some gems in there. Most were mediocre at best. So I'm hoping that this is a better storyline at this point in time. And I don't know, I'm gonna hope for the best when I read through this one here. But yeah, I used to love Alien, Predator. Just really haven't had a good storyline in a while that I've really liked. So I did pick up Divinity III, read through that, thought it was really good. Would recommend it for anyone out there who's in the Valiant universe at all. I would recommend that Divinity III that just came out here last week. Go pick it up. So this kind of gets, I guess, deeper into the Bloodshot Russian or Soviet version of Bloodshot, and he, in the first Divinity 3, I guess he's like the go-to, enforcer is who this guy is for the government. Yeah, so I'm interested in seeing what else if there's anything deeper. It's hard to just be that enforcer and not have a good, backstory. Is he, does he just kick ass, or does he actually have any character development? Let's, I don't know, I guess we'll check it out here. So, Justice League versus Suicide Squad. So I read through the first one, and straight up, it's not really Justice League versus Suicide Squad. It's Justice League versus Amanda Waller, and I really got that right away. And Suicide Squad is really being forced to combat the Justice League here. It's a little standoff that they have. So, the storyline is okay. At the end of that number one, they're introducing that third party who's going to kind of join the fight here. So, I'm hoping this would have been good for this to come out before Christmas. But, I'm really hoping that the storyline is looks pretty good so far. Just kind of flipping through this one. But, yeah, let's hope the storyline for Justice League picks up. And, I'm going to look to kind of cancel that Justice League storyline here pretty soon. But yeah, we'll see if storyline action holds up in that one. So this is the final. I'm not really into Batman Dark Knight too much. I'm a Batman fan. He's just not that high up on my list, but some good storylines out there for him. I picked this one up. I think this was a store incentive variant cover, and they only had one, so I kind of snatched it when I saw it. But I have a few others that I've kind of read through, and they've been pretty decent. And this is where Superman kind of joins the fight. I really kind of like that original cover. The regular cover looked pretty good to me. But I don't know. I haven't really been a fan too much of this series so far. So we'll kind of see where how this one kind of finishes up. Interesting. So yeah, that's it for this week's haul. And again, should you like what you see here, please like and subscribe. And I do have my my subscriber contest going on. So if you would, please check that out. And I'm going to have that going on until the 17th. So still some time, and we'll catch you later.